Right. So let's take some examples. So let's print from 1 to, let's say, number, any number. So okay, so we have to print from 1 to n, and n will be user input, right? So you have to print this. So let's go to the code. So I already have a class ready, so and a public static void main method. So I have a main method ready here, and then let's take we have to take a input. So I'm going to import scanner. So I have a scanner. Now I'll create a scanner object. Okay, so now I have a scanner object. Now let's take an input for n. So sc dot next, and now I have to print. Okay, so while printing, I know I want two numbers. I have to check I have to give parameter as I to print it, and then increase it, and then I want n to check if I is greater than. So that's two. So I'm going to print. So I'm first, the method should be static. It shouldn't be returning anything, so it should be void. And let's say it is, the method name is print. Okay, then int I, this will be printed and increased. So int I, and then int n, this will be the last number which we have taken from the user. So let me just give here a comment, printing from 1 to n using recursion. So we are doing this. So if here I'm giving the base case. So base case, and what is base case? So the base case is I is greater than equals to 5. So if anytime this happen, we just return from here. It's simple. And else what we do is we okay, so else what we do is we print I. So I is printed, and then we can put a comma here, and then we can call print again. So print is called again, and while I'm calling print I plus 1 comma n. So n will be again every time same, because the last number doesn't changes, only the printing change. So first we print 1, then we print the next numbers. So this is the recursive method. So yeah, so this will be recursive case. So if it's not the base case, then surely it will be the recursive case. And this is the print method which I used, which I told you here, recursive method I plus 1. So that is what I used here, I plus 1. So let's call this. First let me put some label for input. So enter a number. So a number will be entered. Let's remove this out from 1 to plus n, and here we can print. So print 1 comma n. So let's see if it works. Let me check this first. So print is working, base case is fine. Okay, this should be n. Sorry, I've taken it from the past example which we used. Okay. Yeah. So let's see if this works. Run file. Okay, I have to enter a number. So let's say I've entered 10. So I'm getting, okay, I'm getting 1 to 9, which is, okay, I can check, and I'm getting a new line because of this. So I'll just remove this, and let's remove equals to. Now it will work just fine. So let's put 10. I'm getting 1 to 10 and this again. So what we can do is after this, after every this, okay, here we can put system.out. So that means we need a new line. And if I run this again, so 10, and we get 1 to 10, and then new line. So one thing you can notice here is what I've used here is that as it reaches 10, then I can print a new line. So that you can see that new line is printed after 10. So for 1 to 10 it is going inside the else, and as soon as it becomes greater than 10 it prints a new line, and then the function just returns. It doesn't do anything else. So that's what happened with this print. So if you want, you can do it from -n also. So let's say if I want to give here -n, so n multiply by -1. So here what will happen is, if I give any number, so let's say I give 4, so it will print from -4 to +4. So as you can see, it printing from -4 to +4. So this recursion can be very helpful, because you are not using, if you are using for loop, you can do this in 3 lines. As you can see, I've done this in around 6 lines, but I can reduce the code there also. But yeah, recursion has its own advantages and disadvantages. We will talk about that also in future videos, but this is the recursion for now. Thank you.